So worth it pa bang i-pursue ang art career at the age of 30s? Yan yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Ako nga pala si Astrid, isang visual artist. Marami akong trip sa buhay, pero arts talaga yung pinaka nagpapasaya sa akin. Going back to the question, no? Ito yung tanong na literal na sinearch ko din online. Literal na tinype ko yan sa YouTube search box para makuha yung feedback, makuha yung ideas, makuha yung mga insights ng mga ibang artists na nasa ganun rin namang sitwasyon. And mostly sa mga nakuha ko namang information ay from the foreign artists. And everyone would say to you that it's fine. Okay? Na okay lang i-pursue yung pagiging isang artist. But meron akong problem, hindi pala ito Amerika. Nasa Pinas ka. And bilang ako na isang baguhan sa pagpipinta at sa pag-show ng aking mga work sa mga gallery, at bilang isang taong hindi naman nakapagtapos ng kurso na may kinalaman sa arts, sa tingin ko matutulungan ko kayo dito sa mga katanungan ito. Simulan natin, paano ba ako nagsimula? Paano ba ako nakapasok sa mundo ng pag-exhibit sa mga galleries? Nag-start to during pandemic. Napakarami mong oras. So, yung hilig mo nung pagkabata ka, yung dati ko naman nang ginagawa nung ako'y elementarya, high school, kolehiyo, dati naman na akong nagdo-drawing. Mas napagtuunan ko siya ng pansin. Dati ginagawa ko lang yan yung pa-commission ng portraits, pasali-sali ng mga poster making. But I never look at it in a way na para bang gusto ko tong gawing career. Not until the pandemic. Okay? Cut the story short, during those times where everything is online, I got the freedom to virtually connect with notable individuals that later on will help me on my artistic journey. Nung una, exciting eh. Since I started to get bored during pandemic and oops, merong bago. And back then, I was working up until now. I am working as a teacher in college and senior high school. So, predominantly, classes are online. I have a lot of spare time. And, ayun, sinubukan ko. Nag-dive in ako. Nag-participate ako sa mga exhibits without the aim na makabenta. Alam mo yun? Sobrang na-enjoy ko lang yung fun. You will share your artwork. Uy, may virtual exhibit ka. And it's something new, no? It's something new. Then gradually, medyo nagiging maluwag na yung pandemic. Bumababa na yung mga restrictions. And nagkakaroon na ako ng opportunity to showcase my work on physical galleries or physical events. And still, I am so excited, no? I am so excited. Hindi ko nilalagay sa isip ko yung dapat makabenta ako. Hindi ko tinatanim sa isip ko na dapat magustuhan nila to. During those times, wala lang. Kasi nga may day job naman ako. Siguro kung nagkataon na wala akong trabaho, kung nagkataon na gutom ako, okay, baka hindi ko yan ma-enjoy. So, unang point natin, it's fine to pursue it during this age. Just make sure na meron kang other sources of income. Make sure na meron kang ibang pinagmumulan ng income. Bakit? Unang-una, yung art materials ay hindi mura. Yung canvas mahal, yung paintbrush mahal, yung paint mahal. Depende pa yan kung acrylic or oil. Kailangan mo ng source. Kailangan mo ng magsusupply sa'yo. So, dapat may day job ka. Or at least may business ka or other source of income. Pero kung anak ka ng isang burgess, anak ka ng isang kilalang notable na malaking tao, hindi mo na kailangang magtrabaho. Tumalon ka na agad. Sakto, may collector ka agad. Maniwala ka sa akin. Pero yun yung unang point ko. Yun yung unang gusto kong klaruin sa inyo. Mas may enjoy mo siya if meron kang day job, if meron kang business, or if meron kang other source of income. if papasukin mo to because nakita mo yung isang kakilala mo ay bumibenta siya, okay, medyo magkakaroon ka ng problema. Dahil hindi palaging ganon, lalo na kung nagsisimula ka pa lang, nag-e-establish ka pa lang, nagpapakilala ka pa lang. Hindi yan palaging ganyan. Malamang sa malamang, walang papansin sa work mo, malamang sa malamang ay hindi ka naman agad-agad bibenta. Meron namang mapapansin na work, pero syempre may mga mas kilalang tao, may mga priority sila sa bucket list nila na makolekta at pwedeng hindi pa ikaw yon. So, kailangan mong tiyagain. Kailangan meron kang enough patience to do so. Okay? So, moving forward, okay, isa sa mga haharapin mo once you entered this career at that point in time is you feel na para bang gusto mong magkaroon ng madaling at mabilis na resulta. I have mentioned kanina na nung bago pa lang ako nag-i-exhibit, ang concern ko lang ay makapag-exhibit. Ang concern ko lang ay merong event akong napupuntihan na bago, merong akong na-i-upload sa SOCMED ko na bago sa buhay ko. And nasa-showcase ko yung artwork ko, yung gusto kong makita nila, nasa-showcase ko. But eventually, since ang psychology ng isang tao ay napaka-basic, we want more. Eventually, magkakaroon ka na ng eagerness, okay? Dahil lumalaki yung tinatawag mong self-efficacy ayon kay Albert Bandura, ikaw mismo na nandoon sa field na yon ay nagsisik ka na ng challenge. At isa sa mga unang challenges na gusto mong malampasan ay makabenta. Yes, before, hindi mo trip yung makabenta. And hindi mo rin naman siya ginugusto for the sake na makabenta, but it's the part of journey. Nagga-gallery ka at curious ka, how does it feel na makasold? And I remember, my first sold artwork, I don't given a damn about the money. I'm so happy that someone out there is willing to pay for my work. And I have even managed to connect with the person. We managed to talk online, nakapag-usap kami sa chat, and maganda yung naging pag-uusap namin. Very, very, very wholesome, and he's happy with my artwork. At last, meron na akong na-sold na painting. Yun yung unang-unang sold ko, and that was way back 2022 sa Dry Brush Gallery. Ayan na, bumanggit na ako ng gallery. So, sobrang thankful ako kay Mr. Jojo na talagang tumulong sa aming mga artists. No? So, anyway, as time goes by, hindi naman laging ganun. Okay? May mabebenta ka, may hindi ka mabebenta, may mabebenta ka, may hindi ka mabebenta. Okay? Medyo inconsistent. So, magle-level up na yung challenge mo to yourself. Magle-level up na siya. Kung dati ang goal mo lang makabenta, ngayon, ang gusto mo na makabenta kada show. Okay? Again, I am not even talking about the money. I'm not talking about the actual income, the actual sales. Because sabi ko nga kanina, this is from a perspective ng isang taong meron namang other source of income. Okay? Meron ako ibang pinagkakuhaan. So, ang concern ko ay more than the money itself, but more of my identity, my name as an artist. And it's not easy. Up until now, na nakapag-develop ako ng bagong estilo na different mula doon sa style ko na nabebenta before, masasabi ko medyo matabang yung sitwasyon ko ngayon. But hindi naman ako nawawalan ng hope. Okay? Tinutuloy ko pa rin. Bakit? Papasok tayo sa second point. Make sure that you are connected with the right people. Okay? You have a network of people who will be there to encourage you and who will be going to say na sila mismo naranasan din niyang eksaktong sitwasyon na nararanasan mo. And that will push you forward. So make sure that you are connected sa mga tamang tao. You are connected sa mga tao na matagal nang nag-galleries. Paano mo gagawin yon? Umattend ka ng show. Umattend ka ng exhibit kahit na hindi ka part ng exhibit na yon. Go to galleries. Ask about the artist. Follow the artist on Instagram. Tag them in your posts. That way, you are making connections with other artists who might have been experienced the same struggle you've came across. Napakagandang experience na napakasaya na minsan hindi mo na nararamdaman eh. Yung conflict mo within yourself, within your artist identity, within your doubts about your life choices, especially if it's related to art, hindi mo na namamalayan because itong mga artist na to eventually magiging kaibigan mo. Magiging circle kayo. Mag-outing kayo, lalabas kayo ng bansa, ng magkakasama. So, everything is starting to take a different path. Okay? And you're now starting to love the journey itself, not the outcomes of it. Isa yan sa mga pinnacle, isa yan sa mga peak experience ko bilang artist. Nandun pa rin naman yung highs and lows, on and off na self-doubt, every now and then, yung mga questions na dapat mo bang ituloy, may mga dilema ka na, para dito ba talaga ako, or whatsoever. But believe me, if you are within that certain group of artists who will empower you, who will encourage you, less drama, less impact, less damage sa mental health mo. Okay? Because, again, you are now enjoying the process. I cannot stress it more. Moving forward, at this point, sagutin natin yung big question from my own personal perspective. Sulit ba talaga? Sulit ba na pinurso ko yung art career na ako ay nasa 30 years old na? I cannot really answer that. Sorry if you expected me to answer yes, no. But to be honest, if we are talking about career itself, the career aspect, meaning the name incorporated in the field, the return of investments, whatsoever, I cannot speak for that because wala pa ako sa ganong sitwasyon. I've been doing gallery exhibits for 2 years and wala pa ako sa meta, no? Hindi ko pa masasabi na nandun na ako sa industriya in a way na para bang papunta na sa success. Wala pa ako dun eh. Wala pa ako dun. But, is it worth it to pursue art? Okay? As a endeavor, as a process, as a passion, as something that will be part of your lifestyle, whether may kitain ka or wala. Definitely, yes. And andito pa rin ako ngayon, hindi pa ganong katunog yung pangalan mo. Again, because recently I have just changed my art style because, again, tuloy-tuloy na nag-e-evolve yan, tuloy-tuloy na nag-upgrade yung gusto mong gawin. And right now, nagbago ko ng art style and hindi ko pa siya natetest talaga in a scale na masasabi kong nag-work ba siya or hindi, or nare-represent ba niya ako or hindi. But nevertheless, because I enjoy the company, I enjoy the process, I enjoy doing it, I enjoy going to the exhibits, talking with people, bonding with them, it's worth it. And again, make sure that if you're going to do this at your 30s, make sure that you have a stable job on the side. Okay? Make sure that you have a stable job on the side. Again, may mga exemption to the rules. Okay? But based on my personal subjective experience, pursuing art at 30s for the sake of process, for the sake of lifestyle, for the sake of bond that you will be going to develop along the way, definitely, yes. So, do it. Maikli yung buhay, tatanda ka, tutubuan ka ng kulubot na balat, tutubuan ka ng wrinkles, and sayang naman kung hindi mo lulusungin itong lawa na ito. And again, no, sana may natutunan kayo. That's Astrid, and we see you on the next video.